How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And this will be episode number 66 of this series. And before we do get into anything, I want to thank you guys for all the support that you gave on the last episode. If you did miss the last episode, I do recommend you go back and watch it. It was a very important episode, as we were trying to decide what we wanted to do with the future of this series. And I'm going to leave the poll voting results on screen right now. It looks like a lot of people want me to continue this series, but also have another series alongside this one. And that's what I'm going to plan to do, but it's really a decision of what series I'm going to do alongside this one. And when the time comes around to it, I'm going to make a separate video, and that's going to allow you guys to vote on the second series that we do alongside this one. And a bit of a blow to our season end, as Aaron Platt is going to be out for the rest of the season with a broken ankle in training. That really does suck. And we're also going to be having a bit more player training here. We're going to be training Sears, Ashley Cole's regen, Strandberg, Yakonen, and also Guedes. I'm trying to train Guedes to get to a higher overall, so maybe I can potential glitch him. But we do see there that Sears has gone up to an 82, and that will probably be the end of me training him this season. And we're going to be starting the episode off with a game here against Crystal Palace. And this is the team that we are going to be going with for this game. We're pretty much going with the same lineup. The only change that we are really making is Aaron Platt is obviously departing due to his injury. And we're putting a City into the first team for the first time this season. And this game is actually pretty massive in the context of our season and for Crystal Palace as well. They're currently sitting in 16th. They want to try and avoid relegation. And for us, it's just about cementing our place and making sure that we stay where we are and, if possible, go a bit higher in the table. And looking at the team lineup for this game for Crystal Palace, I mean, they've got a pretty good attack line. I can't deny that. They've got Slimani up front, who I believe is among the top scorers. Now it's going to be lofted into the middle, and it's going to be out here to Reinhardt. And a really good bit of passing play, but what a save that is by Sears from Bolassi's shot. That is an incredible save, and I just thought that they were going to score there. Had it been any other keeper in the goal, I think that would have been the first goal of the game for Crystal Palace. Now it's going to be here to Mariappa, getting the cross into the middle. Really good cross. And a really good finish by Tyson there to make it 1-0. I think it's fair to say that goal was coming. They were really pressing us. It's a fantastic cross into the middle. You can't deny that. And the finish is an absolute... It's a walloping effort into the back of the net. Oh, Sutar's won it back. He's going to go for a shot, and it's a good save. Oh my God, did he really just miss the header from there? And we've still got it, and I don't even know what happened there. What on earth went on? It was a complete scramble in the box. McCarthy, I don't know what he was doing with that save. And our corner for Crystal Palace. They could try and seal the result off right here from this one. And Sears catches it, luckily. We can go forward now. And we'll play this one out wide. It's not the best pass, but we'll keep chasing it. And play it forward here. It's going to be Solanke. We'll play it inside again. And lots of space here. Is he onside? I think he was, and Maddison misses a great opportunity in the foul after having the shot. I'll tell you what, I'm really disappointed by that game. We played terribly, I'm going to be honest. Like, my team selection obviously wasn't correct because the way that we played in that game, it just wasn't good enough. It's as simple as that. Considering Crystal Palace are 16th, we're 8 places above them. We should be playing a lot better than them. The issue is we just need to get some good results out of our last 3 games because we don't want to drop down to 9th or 10th. We want to keep our 8th place spot because that way I think it would be a very good season for us. And I'm not really too sure how to really set the team up for this game, especially after the way that we lost in the last game. I've just tried to change a few things around a little bit. Solanke, he gets tired very quickly. He's only got 51 stamina. And he's not even fit enough to play this game, even though it's quite a few days apart. Earlier on in the season, we were trying to chase Liverpool for that, well, for a Europa League place, but now they've dropped down to 7th. We are still quite a few points behind them, so even if we win this game, we're still not really going to get too much closer to them. Okay, I lie. If we win this game, then we're basically 1 point behind them. So this is a pretty big game, I have to admit. If we want to finish higher up in the table, then this game is a must-win, to be honest. Now it's going to be a Yorfa playing this one forward for Sutar, who's actually done really well here to get inside. And maybe he can pass this one off into the middle. And Maddison does score the first goal of the game. I had to go sweaty. Well, I didn't need to go sweaty. I wanted to for one of 2 reasons. Number 1, we're not going to get a better chance than that to score. And number 2, I really do feel like we need to get as many assists for Sutar as possible. That's another one for him. And since he's come in January, I think he's got about 7 assists now, which is just madness. Really? Really? Literally 3 minutes later and we concede. What am I meant to do about that? Literally, I have nothing that I can do. I'm trying to concentrate so hard. And then this happens. A simple 1-2. They have a shot. First shot on goal. And they flip in score. Are you joking me? I do think Sears should have saved that, actually. Like, that is not really the best goalkeeping. And we've already conceded. Danny Ings now up against Vestergaard. Are you joking me? We know who's going to win that race. And it's into the middle again. Sturridge having a shot. And it's back to Benteke, and it's a brilliant save by Sears. That's the kind of save we need in this game. It's going to be up here to a City. And we'll play this one forward again. Armstrong on the wing for some reason. But I won't complain because he knows how to cut inside. Oh, no he doesn't. Yes he does. No he doesn't. Orsic inside for a City, going for a shot. What an absolute banger that is from a City who gets his first goal in a Wimbledon shirt. And that's the kind of effort that we needed. A little bit of effort on goal. And that is even better than Benteke's strike. A really good clean strike right into the top right corner. And that is an absolute pole driving effort. Oh, and we've won it back again off of Sacco. And we're going to go through one-on-one here with Mignolet. Unless he's taken down. He's not taken down. And Adam Armstrong makes it 3-1. And this game has completely exploded into life. And there we have it, 2 goals in quick succession. And I have to say, Sacco completely messed up there. Couldn't even make a last-ditch challenge there on Armstrong. He was just focused on scoring, and he does score the goal. And again, this is going to be Orsic territory here. We're going to try and put a lot of power on this one. And it's a really good effort and a brilliant save by Mignolet. And they brought on Goetze off the bench, but it's going to be Maddison now. Who's going to try and get the cross in. It's a really good cross and a brilliant header. And what a save that is by Mignolet. Proving why he's the best goalkeeper in the world. I mean, that is an incredible save. Look at that. How on earth did he save that? I have no idea. Oh, we've won it back in a good position with Solanke. Now we're going to go all the way and have a shot. And he's made it 4-1. And that is a calamitous mistake really by Liverpool. I mean, I don't know what Firmino's just doing here. Just clear the ball away if you're in that much pressure in that situation. And Solanke, that is a fantastic finish past Mignolet. Gets himself a goal off the bench. How on earth did we end up winning that game 4-1 against Liverpool? I do not know. That is an absolutely fantastic result and really a fantastic performance. I thought after we conceded that goal to Liverpool to make it 1-1 that we were just going to go on and lose the game. But we really did show some good fighting spirit and we ended up winning 4-1, which is crazy. And once again, we're going to be having some more player training here. We're going to be training the same players. And we do see that Wolford is up to a 72, which is brilliant. And now we're coming up against Spurs for the next game of the episode. And the only change that I'm going to be making is bringing Solanke back into the team. And I've also got Miranda starting on the right mid position. And looking at their lineup, they haven't really made too many changes. Although they've got Krychowiak in midfield. And they also have Silicin in goal. So obviously I think they ended up selling, what's his face, Hugo Lloris. But they've also got Passo on the bench as well. So they've made quite a few good signings. And they've still kept the core of their good players as well. Now it's going to be Solanke forward here. It's going to be Orsic on the ball, cutting inside. And he's done fantastically well here. He's going to have a shot as well. And what a goal that is by Orsic. Oh my god. I just have to give this guy time, didn't I? I mean, what a goal this is. Cutting inside, just getting around so many Tottenham defenders. And then it comes off the crossbar with a really, really good shot. He may be the post king, but boy does he know how to score a good goal. I don't think we've seen the last of Orsic, I will be honest. He's scored some fantastic goals. One in this episode, one in the last episode. And I think he's got a lot more to come. They're really backing off at the moment. It's Orsic again, causing a lot of trouble and having a shot. And a really good save there by Silicin had to be made because it was another powerful effort. Now it's going to be Solanke. Inside here to Orsic. Lost out, but we're going to get it back again. Solanke does well. And it's inside again for Maddison, who ends up scoring and making it 2-0 for us. And again, it's another player that's been pretty subpar most of the season. But now he's just sort of turned it on again. And that's a really, really good finish on the turn. He really didn't know where the goal was. but he found it very well and beat Sillerson with a really good shot. Are we going on an end of season charge? I mean, I don't know if Europa League qualification is out of the question, but I think we could still maybe get a Europa League spot. I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's very, very unlikely. And he's going to play this one forward for Wimmer. And Wimmer, I want the keys to your Bimmer. Oh no, Townsend up to Passo. Really good save by Sears. And can he get there from the rebound? Yes, he can. And it's going to be out again. Rose into the middle, but we've cleared it. And now a chance to counter. But Solanke is just completely dead off his feet, so we'll play it forward. And it's going to be Strandberg who keeps on running here. And we'll keep going into the box. And what can we do now? I'm just running out of options. We'll have a shot instead, and it's a really good shot. And Strandberg makes it 3-0 in this game. I just can't believe it. I really can't. We won 4-1. 4-1 against Liverpool. And now we've won 3-0 against Spurs. That's 7 goals in 2 games. I mean, we've gone from losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace and being completely dead in attack to scoring 7 goals in 2 games. That just goes to show how literally one game can completely change the way you play. And again, it's going to be time for some more player training. I'm hoping to see some growth from this session as we go ahead and sim this one. And we do actually see Guedes has gone up to a 64, which is brilliant. So looking at the league table after those 2 fantastic wins, we are currently sitting in 7th. Now, I don't really know if that means that we just miss out on Europa League football, because I know there's some teams, well, last year especially, who finished 7th. They've still got Europa League football, but I'm not really too sure how it works. And currently we actually have 6 million to spend, and what I'm going to do with that money is spend it on a 5-star scout. He's not quite 5-star in both areas, but I will just sign this guy up. And we will go ahead and recall this scout and then send this one out to England for, let's say, 9 months, I think. We'll just send him out there. Hopefully he does find some better youth players for us. And I'm looking at this guy again, and I'm just thinking he's not really that great. He's only 52 overall, and he's 17, so we're going to reject another youth player. Even though he wants to be promoted to the first team, I don't care, because he's just terrible. I do, however, want to promote this guy, Raul Azevedo. He's 17 currently, he's got good potential, he's 60 overall. And before the final game of the season, we're going to take a little look at what Azevedo looks like. And he does look pretty decent, to be fair. I mean, he's got good physicals, that's what I'm trying to say. He's got pretty poor mentals, but I guess that's alright. He looks very, very decent in the skill moves department though. 4-star skills once more. Very good work rates and very versatile as well. So I think I like this youth player a lot. But now we do have the final game of the season, and it is going to be against QPR. And as we don't really have anything to play for in this game, we're not going to be moving any places whether we win the game or not. I'm just going to go ahead and sim this one. And because QPR are near the relegation zone, I'm expecting a win from this game, and we do end up winning, courtesy of Miranda coming off the bench and scoring the winner. And to end off the episode, we're going to have a little look at the squad report. And this will be the end of this season as well, so it's the end of season squad report. So we're going to take a little look at the players in a little bit more detail. Joe Sears, he ended up growing to an 82 plus 5. He got 16 clean sheets from 39 games. I believe he actually got the most amount of clean sheets in the league. Yorfa went up by +1. Not really what I was expecting, but still a very, very good player, and I'm very glad I signed him. No growth from Datkovic, unfortunately, but Vestergaard did go up by +1. He's now a 79, and he was just an absolutely brilliant signing. 8 clean sheets in 15 games, and he really changed our defence completely. Patterson is up by +2. Obviously, we signed him in the January window. And again, another player that really helped out our defence. Sutar ended up going up by +2 as well. Very, very good signing. Probably one of the signings of the window, because he got 7 assists in 17 games, which is so good for a CDM. City also went up by +1. He is an absolute brute. He's just such a tank. Really happy that I signed him as well. Strandberg also did pretty well. Another signing that we ended up making in the January window. He's only 19, already 75. He got 4 goals and 2 assists in 15 games. Orsic had an absolute blinding end to the season. He really did do well. He's an 81 overall. He's grown by +1. We got him on a free, and he did pretty well. You know, 4 goals, 5 assists doesn't seem that amazing, but I still think that the goals he scored were very important. Maddison's also up by +1. I'm definitely impressed by him and the way that he did improve. And also Yukonen, he's up to a 78 overall, +3. And I have no words for those stats. They just look absolutely incredible. Gabriel Miranda looking very good as well. Still only 18. He feels like he's been around forever. And he's already 74 overall. Ben Chilwell, not really growing too much. But again, I didn't really give him too much game time. I mean, if you're looking for a bargain, Dominic Solanke was an absolute bargain. 6.5 million. He's now worth 10 million, up by +2. Adam Armstrong not growing, unfortunately. Same with Matthew Grimes, not growing. Tom Lockyer is up by +1, only due to the training that I gave him. Jake Reeves not growing, but obviously I didn't really give him too much game time this season. Ayama, not very happy, understandable. He didn't really play that well this season. I still need to give him a new contract. Ibra's regen, again, didn't really get as much game time as I hoped for, but he went up by +2 in the end. Ashley Cole's regen already up by +4, which is fantastic. Aaron Platt, another really, really good signing we made this season. Arrived from Everton for 4 million and already worth 4 times that amount. He's 80 overall, grew by +6. Pacini grew by +1, obviously our scout future star, but I didn't really give him as much game time as I wanted to. And now we're just going to go through some random youth players that we didn't really give much game time to, so I don't really need to show their stats. And we can just take a little look at them here. If you do want to see any of them in particular, then of course feel free to pause the video and do take a little look at some of them. But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode, and this will be the end of Season 4 of this career mode. And if you do want to see Season 5 of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you are new around here, then of course feel free to subscribe as well. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.